Hello YouTube, and welcome to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This is my 22nd battle against Passerby Adrian. I have been in such a bad streak of losses at this point. I think I've lost the last 4 or 5 battles that I've had. Most of them against my Poke rival Andy, but it's just not been working out for me. So this time I decided I'm going to bring some new threats that can just, hopefully get a quick one turn of setup and just sweep like 3 or 4 Pokemon in a team, really give me a good chance to win. So those are Cloyster and Hitmonlee. I think they're both new to my channel right now. I also have Clefable, Dragonite, Terrakion, and Nidoking. So looking at my team, which I didn't apparently do before making it, a strong Psychic type would destroy me. Super effective against Hitmonlee, against Terrakion, against Nidoking, hit the weaker side of Cloyster. Yeah, so luckily though, he just has the Delphox for Psychic types, and that's going to go down to a Rock attack, and it's not that strong. So I'm very fortunate there. But besides the Delphox, he has Ferrothorn, Azumarill, Dragonite, Mega Heracross, and Gliscor, who is normally really annoying. I don't know how I'm going to do against it this time, but will I finally get another win? There's only one way to find out. Alright, here we go at the battle. I'm thinking he's probably going to lead with that Ferrothorn. People tend to lead with those all the time. And so I'm going to lead with my Clefable here. I carry a Fire Blast on that, which isn't super common. So I'm really hoping that that'll catch him on surprise, and maybe I'll get to just kill that thing real quick. So he leads with a Gliscor and goes for Earthquake right off the bat against my Clefable. Now, I know I need to attack this because if he sets up a sub, they get really dangerous. So Fire Blast does more than a quarter. I know I'm safe then. I can just, keep attacking this. Moonblast will even do more. I just went for the Fire Blast in case he switched out and hoping to get that burn before he gets the poison, which didn't work, but... So he goes for Earthquake again. I go for Wish. We'll both get our recoveries, me from leftovers, him from the poison heal. So I'm confident, I can survive a hit, I can, get my Wish back. If I play my cards right, I should be able to take care of this, no problem. So, Earthquake here, survive. I go straight for the Moonblast. I'm like, I wanna take this thing out. Does a ton with a crit. Get healed. So no, one more Moonblast, one more Fire Blast. Either one will definitely take this out. So that's exciting. So now he gets the poison heals and the leftovers, and he switches out. He's like, I can't win this matchup, but maybe another. So he sends out the Ferrothorn, and I actually switched out, and I don't know why. I guess I knew he couldn't sub up, so I wanted to switch out. Send out my Dragonite. So immediately I'm like, crap, this one doesn't have Fire Punch, and even when they do, it's still not great against this, because then Iron Barb and all that. So switch out Clefable, Leech Seed, I avoid it. So I think that he doesn't know then that I have the Magic Guard, but he switches out because he knows I carry the Fire Blast. Sends out the Delphox, who can take Fire Blast just fine. He actually avoids it though. Yeah, so here I'm going to switch out. Who am I going to send out here? Dragonite. And either he was really good at predicting, or he didn't know I had the Magic Guard on Clefable, and went for Will-O-Wisp. I'm like, well crap, now I lose my ability, and I lose all of my attack. So, back out to Clefable. Like, need to aromatherapy, need to give a wish, and he actually switches out for Azumarill. Thinking I'm gonna, Dragonite, whatever. So, Clefable, Azumarill, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that matchup, but, I'll be able to do my aromatherapy at least, and we'll go from there. So, back to Delphox. No, and I can't touch Delphox, so aromatherapy, heal the burn. In reality, thinking about it, I should have went for Wish first, then aromatherapy, because he might have burnt the Clefable. But he still does that anyways, so I guess he was thinking I was going to switch out. So he burns Clefable, which can't do anything. I'm going to Moonblast. Let's see how that goes for me. Not very, does nothing. But I do get the special attack drop, so that's good. help kind of promote the idea that, hey, maybe you should switch out. We'll see if he does. So he does it. He goes for Flamethrower with -1, but stab, and does a good bit, but he steals my leftovers. I did not know Magician was a thing back then. I didn't know what it did. I thought you had to make contact, but nope, he steals my leftovers. That's not cool. So now I'm like, ugh, not good, but I got the wish. I'm going to switch out Dragonite. Since I lost leftovers, I'm thinking he won't go for a Will-O-Wisp expecting a switch. He's going to think I want that recovery for myself. So Dragonite gets buffed up to full now. Now I'm like, okay, things are looking good, but he might Will-O-Wisp again. I need to just, you know, I should go for Earthquake there and try to just take it out, if Earthquake would take it out. Must have. I don't even know if I knew what calcs were back then, so now I'm like, okay, Earthquake does a good chunk to Azumarill. I'm gonna, so I go for it again, because he went for the Aqua Jet. That was really, really foolish, because if he went for a player off, I'd have died. He gets a Citrus Berry, he switches out. Wow, that was a really bad play. So he switches out to Gliscor, and I roost now. Oh, I am just doing so many bad things in this battle, but he's clearly, you know, also doing bad things. So now the Gliscor could be trouble. You know, he could get a sub up here and really wreck my day, but as you see, he doesn't. He just goes for Rock Slide. So if I had stayed in, it would have been wonderful. Dragonite would have got the boost, and I could have, you know, gotten some good setup, but it doesn't happen. Clefable, he knows he can't beat Clefable, so he's gonna run away and send out Delphox again, who has my leftovers. So I wish. And he gets my leftovers. And let's see, I'm going to switch out now Cloyster. I'm thinking, oh, maybe Cloyster can, I don't know, thinking maybe I'll switch or something, I don't know. So I survive not with my Sash. I get the wish, but it's not enough to bring me up to my Sash. I'm like, oh, he's going to go for another Flamethrower, it's going to kill Cloyster. So I switch out. I don't know what, I was just so bad back then. But yeah, so Flamethrower hits Clefable for a lot, so I'm going to go down here. Not cool, but it happened. So now I send out my Hitmonlee. I'm like, well, Fake Out, Normal Gem, Unburden. With that and then a Stone Edge, I'll be able to kill Delphox, and maybe I'll be able to get a little sweep going. That's the plan anyways. So here's the Stone Edge, that's a dead Delphox. So far so good. Now let's see who or what is next. Azumarill, Close Combat. If I'd have gone for the Stone Edge, I would have KO'd it, I think, if I hit, and that would be the end of that, but I don't, and there's the end of Hitmonlee. So I just, you know, it's good to watch these battles again a couple months later and just see how much I've improved, but yeah, so send out the Dragonite. He goes for Aqua Jet. He must, I don't know, he's not locked in because he just went play rough before. I don't know why. But I set up the Dragon Dance. Now I'm gonna go for Earthquake. Oh, I am making such bad choices, but anyways. KO the Azumarill. In comes his own Dragonite. So am I boosted? Yeah. I roost. Very foolishly. He Dragon Claws, doesn't do half, and I get the Weakness Points. Now, I think, again, if I recall, I foolishly continue to roost thinking he'll switch out, but in reality, like, if he sets up a Dragon Dance, he can outspeed me and KO me. But that isn't what happens. Now I just decide, okay, no sense in continuing this. I just go for my outrage. Dead Dragonite. And Ferrothorn, outrage, isn't going to kill it, but it's going to do a good chunk. And Iron Barbs are going to hurt me. And Rocky Helmet's going to hurt me. And I'm confused. And Leech Seed. So now it's just a matter of, am I going to hurt myself, or... No, and I hurt myself, of course, so... I haven't done it yet, but... Sets up Stealth Rocks on the turn that I go down from... Yeah. Annoying confusion. So, Nidoking... This one doesn't actually pack Flamethrower. I have Ice Beam and Thunderbolt instead. So that's trouble. Or is it? Earth Power apparently is enough to KO. Oh, after the outrage damage. Since that Heracross, I can... Again, I'm not going to be able to... Flamethrower, but I do have the Sludge Wave. And I think I can take a hit, so I think this is game. Yeah, I'm going to be faster, Sludge Wave. I think I take a hit. And then I Sludge Wave again. He's gonna go for like close combat or something. I guess. No, that's not his best because it's resisted. He should have gone for the Bullet Punch, or Bullet Seed. But anyways, so finally got a win. You know, opponent made some mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes, but I still managed to pull it through. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below friend codes if you want to battle. We can definitely do that. I'd love to narrate some battles from some some challengers. Oh yeah, Gliscor was left, Ice Beam will KO that. But also leave some Pokemon you want me to train up and use in the battle, because I love using some cool Pokemon that aren't commonly used. Yeah, so that's the battle. I'll try to get a couple more up today too, though.